2 here, playing around with my camera, trying to get a good shot. All right. It's good enough for me, I guess. It's time for another G.I. Joe toy review. And today we're going to be taking a trip back to 1983. So I hope you guys are all wired over that. Haha. We will be looking at Tripwire version 1. He was released as part of the second series. He was on the shelves until 85 when he was discontinued. But he was made available shortly thereafter by a JCPenney mail-away exclusive. He came with Torpedo and Snow Job, so that meant he came with a redback file card. So if you see a Torpedo, Snow Job, or Tripwire with a redback file card, they are a JCPenney exclusive. There was a card variant between 83 and 84. I'll show you a picture of that here shortly. 84, of course, had more figures on the back of the card that were available that year. There was also a variant on not short fuses, but Tripwire's rank insignia. One had thicker paint than the other. It's unknown which one is more sought after. So if you're a variant chaser, there you go. You have a variant to look for. He made his first comic book run in Marvel issue number 41. And he also made his first appearance in the Weather Dominator, the Sunbow series. And he was kind of phased out after. I don't recall seeing him much after that 5-part miniseries. And his original retail price was $2.25. So let me go ahead and pull up a picture of the comic book and the variants for you to take a look at. So I want to give a huge thanks and shout out to Mate Mylar for providing those pictures in the intro. He is a very talented action figure photographer. Check him out on Twitter under the name Mate Mylar. He'll show the picture and then behind the scenes on how he actually did the photography. The man is just absolutely phenomenal, talented. So here's to you, mate. Thank you very much for allowing me to use your pictures. Tripwire was a part of my childhood. I've spoke often about my old buddy John. He had Tripwire, and I don't recall playing with him all that much, since he really is a forgettable character in the storyline. I could read his file card here too. Let me pull that up on my phone. But he was portrayed as kind of a klutz, and we played with him as such, as being a clumsy type figure. We didn't have the accessories. We used him mainly as a vehicle driver or a pilot. So I'm getting his file card off of yojo.com. His file name is Skoog Tormod S. Interesting name. Serial number RA892399255. He is an E4. He is a specialist. He's from Hibbing, Minnesota. His primary specialty is explosive ordnance disposal. Secondary specialty is demolitions. Tripwire dropped out of high school at a naval base in Yokosuka, Japan. Father, career Navy. Spent 2 years in a Zen monastery, pondering the meaning of life, expelled for breaking too many dishes and spilling every conceivable liquid. He joined the army at 19 and received a spiritual awakening on a grenade range. How he got into the military as a high school dropout without a GED is beyond me. Proficient with NATO and Warsaw Pact explosives, detonators, ignition initiators, blasting machines, a qualified expert in M1911 auto pistol, which is sculpted onto this figure. And it reads a quote, Tripwire freaks people out. He's always clumsy, jittery, and dropping things, except, underlined, when he's working with high explosives. Explosives are the only thing that calm him down. Maybe Doc needs to sit down with Tripwire and have a little talk. If explosives calm him down. So yeah, Tripwire, that was about the only playtime we had with him as a vehicle driver or even a pilot. I mean, he really isn't, like I said, he's forgettable. I do like this figure. He's not one of my top 10, but I do like the colors on him, and he is a pretty decent looking figure in general. There were like 5 or 6 versions made of him. I have versions 1, 3, and 4. I don't have the orange one. That's the talk and play. That one's kind of hard to find, but I did see that one at a store called Newberry, or JJ Newberry. It's kind of a, I don't know, like a thrift store in a way, where they got like a Ross, that type of store, a discount store. I did see the talk and play Tripwire there, and seeing that his colors were so bright, I thought he was a knockoff. So I didn't want anything to do with him, even though I was collecting GI Joe. I was like, no, that it's a cheap one. It's a ripoff. I don't want it. And now it's one of the more sought after figures and more valuable. If I only knew. But it came with a cassette tape that told a story. So anyway, without further wasting your time, let's go ahead and take a look at this action figure and see what is going on with him. Here he is. Let me try to get him back in frame. Pretty decent little action figure. Let's take a look at his accessories first. He came with this mine detector. Nice little metal detector looking thing. It holds the grip, and his arm rests in the cradle, and it has this wire that pegs into his backpack. You can see, nice little simple OD green backpack. It does come with 3 of these landmines. These are missing quite often, so that's something to look out for. My fingers are a little too big to take them out, but these are pressure mines. Try to get it in focus. The unfortunate person steps on this part and it triggers the mine to detonate. They all fit inside the backpack. They friction right in, and his mine detector plugs into this hole here in the back. And you could see here that there's looks like a event screen, and there's some settings, some switches and stuff. Try to get that into focus. Sculpted in here. Those are his accessories. Now, this is a pretty good example. His joints are nice and tight. You could see that there's some discoloring going on in the elbow while Bill did the same thing. This is the thinner rank insignia variant. But he's wearing this green bodysuit and he has protective armor on his chest and over his buttocks there. Doesn't cover his back though. Sculpted on back pocket though, that's pretty nice. He has a sculpted on helmet with goggles. So you could see why we used him as a pilot. He looks like one, and this would be a good army builder too, since there's really no removable helmet to give him identity. He was wearing gray gauntlet style gloves. They're padded with gray boots. You could see here that the heel cracked, so that's something to look for. I tried to put them on the stand when I first got them, and bang, heel cracked. But he's wearing these gray jack boots, and he has that pistol sculpted there on his side, on his hip. But outside of the green being one of the more fragile plastics, this is a very nice figure. If you don't have him, pick him up. You could get him relatively cheap. So let's go ahead and get to the next segment. So all in all, he's a bland figure, a decent figure though. If you're one of the people or the more traditional army type uniforms, they're traditional GI Joe, where they came in the green and more subdued colors. He's one of them, with the exception of the orange and red one that came out, the talk and play fun. He was, like I said, just a easily overlooked and forgettable character. I want to thank all my latest subscribers. Thank you guys greatly. I really appreciate it. It's humbling to see my numbers go up. It's nice to think that you find my content, find my channel entertaining enough to be worthy of your subscription. So thank you very much for that. I do a segment called Byron's Gripes, where I go on eBay and I look up the prices of the GI Joe figure or action figure or the vehicle that I'm reviewing, and I discuss the prices. I don't do that to pick on eBay or the sellers. I just don't do that. But the prices I do pick on. Some of them are just absolutely outlandish. So we're going to look at it live. So I'm typing it in, 1983 GI Joe Tripwire. So let's see what we have. I don't quote the auction prices because they're fluid. They're always going up. So one just by himself, no accessories, $12 or better offer. Not bad. That's not bad at all. Let's see, there is one that's recarded with a custom made card. Those are $69.99. Okay, that's not bad, but with these custom cards, that kind of makes it difficult to really tell if you're buying one that's genuine or one that is a reproduction. A lot of people do, and I'm going to say 99.9 of them percent of them do say it is a custom file card because you don't want to be dishonest. But the only way you can really tell is by the feel of the card. The card stock is different. So here's one with a JCPenney file card, uncut and complete, $59.99. Since that's a JCPenney exclusive, you're going to expect a higher price. I'm not going to say that's being greedy. That's right about there. And this one appears to be in very good condition. Here's one that is complete, $27.99 or better offer. I love the or better offers. I like negotiating. Just a plain backpack, $1, but you're paying $3.50 in shipping, which is about normal for shipping. There are variants on the backpack. There's a that came with the accessory battlefield accessory packs, and there's one with the listen and fun backpack. So let me pull that one up and show it to you right there. I'm not sure which one of those is the listen and fun, but that's $32.99 for shipping. So if there's the listen and fun backpack in there, you're pretty much paying for that and getting those others for free. Landmines are selling for $3 each. His mine detector $4. Mine detector and backpack with all three mines $16. Incomplete tripwire $14. Mint on card, vintage mint on card, $649.99. That is nuts. That person is out there with Pluto. That's how far gone this guy is. It's an or better offer. You can negotiate, but that is nuts on that price. Another one complete, $17.95. There's one complete with file card, $44. That is insane too. The complete one for $17.95. I'll throw that in with the deal of the day. The $44 or better offer, that's pretty high. They do have snow job, torpedo, and tripwire together incomplete. So I guess possibly they're the JCPenney. You just don't know, because this was just, they were used from leftover stock. They went $44.50 for those. Oh, here's one with a broken foot but complete, $14. I'll go ahead and go with that one. Oh, here we go. This is the UK variant that they call Blades, $129.99. He's pretty cool. Take a look at that. Not bad at all, huh? I will actually call that deal of the day with that one being a UK variant. There's one incomplete with a regular tripwire from Real American Hero line, $28.99. And there are several pages. So this guy is out there, very available, especially when they do the mail away exclusives. There are not exclusives, just mail away. It means they were overstocked and they were selling them through mail order. So that really makes them in greater abundance. But this dude is cool in his other variants. I like him. If you don't have him, pick one up. You can tell the prices aren't all that bad. Even if you buy them loose and complete the accessories, you're still, and buy the accessories separately, if you mind what you're paying with shipping, you're still getting a good deal with this guy. That's what I would refer to as build on a budget. So there you have it, guys. I really appreciate you tuning in, watching. I get my reviews up every other Tuesday because I work the other two Tuesdays, so today being Wednesday. But yeah, why am I in my uniform? I have to go back into work today to assist with the procedure. I'll just leave it at that. The rest is confidential. I'm learning this procedure today, so I'm nervous and excited at the same time. So nonetheless, thank you guys very much for tuning in. Oh, I'll be holding a giveaway when I reach 500 subscribers. It's one for my two separate giveaways, one for my channel supporters and another for my subscribers. So I'll be holding two separate prizes for the subscribers because there are so many of you. So you have a better chance of winning. And since there are fewer channel supporters, I'll just be holding a giveaway with one prize. The channel supporters will be getting a G.I. Joe Classified Series Prophet Director Destro. And the other two prizes would be one of these Walmart exclusive Snake Eyes, and another, the other prize for that will be a complete Python Patrol Asp. So there you have it, guys. Thank you once again for tuning in. Remember, stay safe out there. Wash your hands. This is the #1 cause of illness, is dirty hands. Try to avoid touching your face, mouth, and eyes with dirty hands right now. COVID is just nuts. That's all we talk about on the news, and that's all we talk about at work. So please be careful with that. Wear your mask, social distance, sanitize. Remember the triple S safety, sanitize at 6 feet. You'll be okay. When the vaccine becomes public or made for the public, right now just the healthcare professionals are getting it. I strongly suggest you discuss it with your family and your doctor. You are the only ones that know what's right for you. So I'll encourage you to do that. So until then, stay tuned. Next week, I'll have a review up for you. Until then, remember to always be kind to one another, especially right now. Things are just nutso. Give your neighbor a hand. Say hi. You never know what will make their day. And also, always be kind to animals. They know nothing but unconditional love. So until then, this is Joe Motion Videos 82 signing off. Take care. Bye-bye.